You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Lou, and coming up a little later on tonight, a very special event at C.Y. Stevens Auditorium in Ames. Dear Evan Hansen is going to be there. 7:30 is the musical. Now, this is the Tony and Grammy winning Best Musical that connected the world. One of the most remarkable shows in musical theater history. Well, there's some pretty big statements to live up to, so let's start off by waving through the Zoom window and say hello to the stars of Dear Evan Hansen. Evan Hansen and Zoe Murphy are joining us today. It is Michael Fabish and Hetty Ryan King. Hello, Michael. Hello, Hetty.
Hello.
Yeah, we are really looking forward to you being in Ames a little bit later on tonight. But first of all, Michael, I do want to let you know that security has been notified, and they're keeping an eye on you today because we don't want you planting any Michigan flags in the Cyclone Stadium, which is right across the parking lot from C.Y. Stevens Auditorium, as you know. So we're keeping an eye on you, Michigan grad, you.
I'm just saying it's a college football thing, and so you can't blame them.
Yeah, but that was we're gonna have a great time tonight. And Hattie, congratulations on getting the role that you sought for such a long time. How long did it take you to land this role that you dreamed about?
My first audition was 7 years ago. So I was a freshman in college when I got the very first audition. So it is a very full circle moment for me. I'm thrilled that it's happening.
And I love the fact we're looking at some of your Instagram posts, and they're talking about both of you, and they said people have seen Broadway shows, and this one surpasses the Broadway shows because of your personalities. That is really cool. How does that make you feel, Michael, when people say things like that about your show?
It makes me feel really great. I mean, that means that they're coming away with a really important thing. They're coming away feeling like they got something from the show, and that means a lot because the show means a lot to me, and it means a lot to know that it's touching people in ways.
Okay, let's talk about this show. For people that aren't familiar with Dear Evan Hansen, what is the premise of this musical?
So the musical, it's about a young boy, Evan Hansen, who struggles with social anxiety, among other things. And he kind of finds himself in a bit of a web of lies that he didn't really mean to create. And then past that, it's about social media in the modern age. It's about, there's some family struggles in there. There's a lot of interesting, high school dynamics, and then more than that, I feel like it's about the need to reach out and to find the connectivity around you and to allow people to see you.
And Michael, how difficult of a role was this to play for you? Did you have any things that were flashing back to your childhood at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think I relate to the character very much. I think it's such a relatable character. I think everybody can relate to having some anxiety at some level. And so I wouldn't say I had any trouble. I think it was more cathartic than anything.
Okay.
Being able to just do this and kind of tell my younger self it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Now, what type of audience would this be ideal for? What age ranges are we talking here?
The show is great for all audiences. I mean, parents are going to have to use their discretion whether they want their young children to come see it, just because there is a bit of adult language, some tough themes. But other than that, I feel like it's a musical that's great for the entire family because family is at the core of this musical. We see, the Murphys and the Hansens. And then I think even all the way up through grandma, grandpa, great grandma, great grandpa, I truly think there's something in here for everyone.
Wow. And the takeaway, Michael, what would your takeaway be from this performance? What do you hope people take away from it?
I hope that people take away that it's important to reach out and find connection and to be yourself to find that connection. You have to offer up your most authentic self to get the most authentic connection from other people. And that's the way that you're going to be happy.
What a great message, and very, very powerful. And the deal is, it's one show only. It is tonight.
One night only.
It is 7:30, and tickets start at only $35, which is a really great price point. And I was checking some of the seats here just a little bit ago. Some really good seats are still available if you're looking for 4 people or even 3 people. Some really close seats up front. Even some great balcony seats are available too. There is the website you can go to, center.iastate.edu, and get all the information, or at the C.W. Stevens Auditorium box office as well. But hopefully you guys are going to have a great time a little later on tonight in Ames. And thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Hattie.
Bye.
All right, when you get done watching us in just a couple of minutes, you're going to say, "Dear Whitney, this is an incredible dish." We're going to talk about this cut of beef you might not have heard about. When we come back to Iowa Live.